What's that sound? Are you listening? Someone coughed, now they're glistening. We're keeping apart, though it breaks our heart, living in a COVID wonderland. Morning. Yeah, there might be one of these every day, I'm just warning you now. Hello. I'm Lesley, welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Yay. Very chilly here today. Bright again, but very cold. So cold that himself may have to stop wearing shorts and put his jeans on. I know. Yeah, I've been walking around with like woolies, cardigans, thinking about, you know, sneaking the heating on, and he's still in shorts and t-shirt. He's a different species, I think. Good morning everyone, I hope everyone's okay. Thank you for all of the messages from yesterday's vlog. Lovely to hear from you. Staggered at how many people are doing the make along. That is just phenomenal. Thank you. Marvellous stuff, marvellous. I have done my second inch. So I changed colour and I'm now on my second inch. I think I'm going to do 2 inches per colour, and I've left that one so the last inch will be in this one so that when it's joined up there won't be too obvious a join, she said, hopefully. I didn't talk a lot about, I talked about the yarn that I'm using, but I didn't talk much about how I've made a modification. Of course I have. This is what I do. The pattern is written for worsted weight yarn or fingering used double. Yeah, I'm not doing that. The yarns I've got, the silk, I think it's technically a DK, but it's quite a fine DK. This is a fingering, and I think this is sort of a sport weight. So these are pretty much in the sport area. So I'm doing it on an appropriate size needle. I think these are 3.5mm, and I've just added some extra stitches because Jennifer Peck, who wrote the pattern, said it's very easy to adapt. Obviously for length you just knit longer or shorter, and for width you just need to make sure that your number of stitches is a multiple of 4. And that we can do. So I have got slightly more stitches, finer needle, finer yarn, and there we go. All exciting stuff. So yesterday, as I predicted, I was kind of at home all day. Had a phone call with a family, and the rest of the time was kind of writing up and chasing up. You go through phases in this job. For those of you who are new, I conduct funerals. You go through phases in this job of having a lot of people that you need to kind of keep on top of, not literally, just figuratively. Just kind of when you're waiting for information through, some people need more chasing than others, and I seem to have a bit of a group of people that need a lot of hand holding at the moment, which is at times frustrating because you think, you know, I asked for this by Friday, it's Monday, I don't have it, or, you know. So it's a little bit frustrating at times because I'm getting chased by people who also need the information, and I'm like, well, I have called them. But that's the job. And of course we're dealing with people who are not at their sharpest. They've got 101 things going on. These are folks who are excuse me, going through a dreadful time. So you do hope always to be as sympathetic as possible, but sometimes it's, when you've got a lot at once, it's like, oh, these people as well. Hey ho. Today I have a ceremony. As it's a nice bright day, I'll take you for a bit of a drive with me, and the rest of the time I'll be at home writing up. A lot of writing up. November was very, very quiet. Don't know why, but I will do more ceremonies this week and next week than I did in the whole of November. So it does feel as if it's gone suddenly very busy, and this isn't kind of peak work for me, but because I've got used to this not doing much. I'm suddenly like, ah. No. But this is the job. It's never even or smooth. It never has been, never will be. In the UK, we woke up to the news this morning that the UK government has approved a vaccine. Some people are very excited about this, some people are very concerned. Yes, that's the news, that's how people are reacting. What that will mean in terms of rollout, presumably fairly soon, starting with those of the perceived highest need, so the most vulnerable groups. And we'll see how we go from there. In England, we're waking up to our tier system. And I know from the notes, the comments from a lot of people that watched last week, a lot of you are in tier 3, so the highest level of restrictions. We're in tier 2 here. I mean, in all levels, shops are open. And apparently in Manchester this morning, I've just been watching a bit of TV news, they were queuing at 5:30 to get into one of the shops. So personally, I'm not that desperate to go shopping. I do need to tomorrow, and I'm really not looking forward to it. But hey, as long as we have tea and a sense of humour, we'll keep going. Don't take my tea away. Knit night tonight, which will be good. And yeah, that's kind of the day, I think. I may record tomorrow morning's vlog this evening before knit night, because I've got to be up and at 'em early tomorrow. So that may happen. Or worst case scenario, or best case scenario, depending on your point of view, I won't be here tomorrow because I've got to be up and at 'em early, but we'll see how we go. So, but yeah, all good. Spoke to my niece yesterday because her stepdaughter has a birthday coming up, and we talked about what she'd like as a gift. And she'd suggested gift cards or gift vouchers. And I rang her and said, I'm a bit worried because lots of shops are going bust. So we decided money instead. A gift voucher for every store. So yes, it's such curious times. And you know, you want to support businesses, small especially, but small and big. But whew, it's really hard to know what to do for the best, isn't it? And this is the way it's been all year. Nothing new here. So all good fun. So I hope you're all keeping well. I hope you're enjoying the projects that you're working on. Such a range. Some people are doing socks. I know one person at least who's doing a sweater. Some people are doing the same cowl as me. Others are doing a different cowl. So just super excited to see what everyone's working on. And I hope the idea behind this was that we all have a little bit of time every day. I think this took about 40 minutes, this inch of knitting. So I hope we all have half an hour, 20 minutes, whatever time you have, just to not be under pressure from all the stuff that's going on, be it work, family, holiday season, worries, you know, all of that stuff. I hope that we can all just take a small amount of time every day just to have a bit of time for us and just do something we enjoy that's not pressured. And I know I'm aiming to finish this cowl, but if you don't, it doesn't matter. It's about the process, not the project on this one. So, anyway, my lovelies, I must finish my tea, do work, and I will catch up with you again tomorrow. Thanks so much and take care.